Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. It's great to see both of you. And with that being said, just wanted to keep you guys up to date with everything that is going on. So, with that being said, if you want to be kept up to date with everything that I do every single day, please do think about subscribing to the channel. It really helps a lot. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload it. I upload at different times every single day. Right now it's about 10:36 and I am just unwinding from a long work day that I will discuss with you guys. But I want to talk about my day today, what I'm doing tomorrow. Hint, very similar to today, most likely, and some other things. But yeah, very excited to share that with all you guys. And with that being said, let's get into it. So today I celebrated a birthday of a family member. My dad had his birthday. So happy birthday, Dad. I love you. And I really do mean that. I do. And also, I then wound up going to work with him. We did electrical work. We were redoing a whole service. If you're not sure what that is, if you have above ground wiring that goes to your house from like a pole, right, to the transformer, the actual high voltage. So basically, we replaced everything that connects to that wire that hits the house. So as soon as it hits the house, everything that connects goes down the pipe, goes into the meter pack, or depending on the house, either meter pack, meter panel, main panel, and then down through and into sub panels that the house also had. So that was a very involved job. I think we got to the job site about 8 a.m. and didn't leave until I think after 6 p.m. And the only reason we left earlier than 6 p.m. was because we were celebrating someone's birthday. And that person didn't want to work anymore. I could not leave early if I wanted to, and any other day we would have been stuck there working most likely. So it was a very long day, very laborious, lots of walking back and forth, picking up ladders, moving ladders. Even just for tiny minuscule things, we had to pick it up and move it like a foot to the right, foot to the left, this way, extend it and retract it, and it was very involved. But it was simple. It was very simple at the same time. I know that sounds odd. A lot of people view electrical work as, I would say, scary or, I don't know, intimidating. And for me, obviously, that's not the case. I'm very comfortable with it. I've been doing it for a very long time. And I think that you should only be worried about electric if the people you're working with are going to put you in danger. It's pretty simple. If you believe that the people that you're working with are going to do the right thing, and I know the people that I'm working with very well, so I know they're going to do the right thing almost 100% of the time. Everybody makes a mistake, um, but they're not going to intentionally go out of their way to mess with your work because that work is dangerous and could be potentially life threatening and or ending. So you really do have to be smart with how you approach it. But if you approach it with intelligence and with strategy, you're really not putting yourself in danger. And most things that have electric going to them, if you get a minor shock, and then you'll be all right. You'll live. Um, so if you're thinking about the first off, I would say if you're thinking about becoming an electrician, or pursuing a trade, I'd say go for it. It's honestly, I'm trying to figure out if it's for me or what the type that I'm doing is for me, because I did go to college as well, and I did both at the same time, during breaks and in between semesters, and weeks off, things like that. I did electrical work to kind of help pay for things. That's what I'm doing right now, is doing the same thing. But I genuinely believe that if you want to try to become an electrician, if you find it intriguing, give it a shot. You never know. There's definitely something very interesting about it, and you will learn a lot about a lot of people as you start to build a clientele base. And it's just it's been a lot of invaluable uh, skills that I would say you can't really teach to a person that is like a secondhand experiencer of it. They have to see it for themselves to understand some of the aspects of the work. You're probably wondering, oh, what type of people do you work with? I personally work with a lot of people that have a lot of money, and believe it or not, most of them are extremely kind, very generous, and do not care about how much anything costs. Of course, that's not always the case, but we really do pride ourselves in customer relations and customer retainment, and we show up for our customers. We communicate with our customers. Customer is always right, even when they're wrong in a sense. If they really want something done and that's not the traditional way that it's done, but they like the way it looks, we'll try it for them. But if it's not safe, obviously we're not going to do something like that. And yeah, so tomorrow we are looking at another long day of work. Really pushed myself today. Today I did not work out to the same extent that I have in the past few days, because the whole day was a workout. I got all of my steps in before I even made it home. So I just threw the ball against the wall. I didn't even make a short about that this time. I just did like a little um, talking head type of content about whatever. I barely remember. It's been a long day, to say the least. With that being said, I am feeling really good. I'm looking forward to continuing to share all of this information with all of you guys. And with that being said, whatever obstacle you are facing, whether it is physical, mental, anything in between, I personally believe that you can overcome that obstacle and do something great. So keep pushing. Do not quit on yourself. Do not quit on me, please. And because I will let you know, I am still fighting my battles, and I will not quit on myself, and I will not quit on you guys. So, with that being said, I hope you guys are staying healthy, happy, and safe, and I will talk to you all very soon. Have a great rest of your day.